ladies and gentlemen. We're here tonight to talk about a very important subject, reading the poem. Reading a poem is the first step towards understanding, but it can be hard when you're just starting out. How do you make sure you're getting all you can out of the poem? Well, by following these simple steps, you can be sure you're really understanding just what the author meant to say. Choosing your location is a very important first step. Find a place without distractions, such as loud noises, bright lights, or women. Make sure you've picked a relaxed location, far from the threat of atomic destruction. A well-lit basement is a perfect place. Next, be sure you're wearing the appropriate clothing. Your shirt shouldn't be so tight you can't breathe, nor so loose it is a distraction to others. While wearing a gas mask should produce a good sense of preparation, it's really better, just this once, to leave it off. Now that we're comfortable, we can get down to the real business of this film, reading the poem. Firstly, it is important to read the poem several times. This can clear up any misunderstandings, and is also good practice for any fine work of art. Keep a dictionary close by. If you can't understand the words in the poem, you can't understand the poem. Also handy are a Bible, modern literature, classical literature, and mythological references. These will make sure you're understanding all the allusions present in the poem. Next, try to read naturally, without forcing it. Don't try to be too dramatic, but don't just read in a monotone either. Also keep rhythm and punctuation in mind. Try to figure out just how the author meant the poem to be read. Pay close attention to punctuation such as commas, periods, and dashes. Make sure you know just how to respond to each type of punctuation. Periods have a long pause. Commas have a somewhat shorter pause, like this. And dashes indicate that you're changing thoughts. Try to change inflection afterwards. Finally, a line break has an even shorter pause, even shorter than a comma. For the places that don't have punctuation, read evenly and smoothly. Avoid reading too rhythmically. Because reading like this gets annoying. Reading speed is also quite important. Read at a speed at which you can comfortably and easily understand all the words of the poem. Understand all the words. Reading too slow is far better than reading too fast. Remember, haste makes waste. Ask yourself questions. What did the author mean? Why did he write the poem? Why didn't he just give up and play ball? Answering these questions lets you know you have a good grip on the poem. If you're really stuck, a new perspective can be very helpful. Find a friend and ask him to read the poem out loud for you. Listen carefully to how he reads and how his style is different from yours. If you don't have a friend, like me, accost someone in the street and bring them back to your house. Don't let them go until they've read the poem for you. Remember, if they fight this, you could get in trouble, so make sure all your telephones are disconnected. This concludes the recorded session of this lesson. Your teacher will now present the live section. Goodbye and have fun reading the poem.